Hello Leo, this is Teresa from Tarot by T. Welcome to December and your December Love TarotScope. I'm about to do your reading, but before I do that, I want to ring the bells for good energy and sacred space. Let's create. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the comments. I read every single one of them. Eventually I will get back and answer. Sometimes I'm a little behind in the answering, but I do read them. So thank you for that. And let's see what's coming up for Leo in the month of December. What does Leo need to know about love in the month of December? What does Leo need to know about love and anything else that's important? Because the tarot will always tell you what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know. So you could ask about love and get career. You could ask about career and get love. What does Leo need to know? May only the highest forces be present at this reading. Okay, let's see what we get. The Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So you start out December with the Seven of Wands crossed by the Six of Cups. Seven of Wands, you are fighting against obstacles and competition. You're standing up, you're actually setting boundaries and you're standing up for what you believe in. And there may be obstacles, but you have the upper hand. So whatever you're trying to achieve, even though there might be a lot of competition and you may feel that you're fighting a multitude of blocks or obstacles, you can achieve your goal. You have the upper hand. So stand up for what you believe in. This is a card of standing up for what you believe in. People may test you and test your boundaries, but don't give up on what you need. Crossing you is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can relate to healing from the past. And I can see this because you've got the Five of Swords in the past. So you may have felt victimized in the past. Maybe you felt you were being treated unfairly. Or maybe you were involved in a situation where you were damned if you do and damned if you don't. Like you just couldn't win. There was a battle that where you're dealing with someone's hostility. Because here's this King of Cups in the past. King of Cups could be someone very sensitive, very calm in a crisis. Someone who has deep, deep feelings, but keeps their emotions hidden, keeps their emotions buried. So you never know what they're thinking. They don't usually reveal. So they could relate to a water sign of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sometimes they drink. They might have a drinking problem because they're so sensitive that they want to escape the harshness of life. So this person could be someone that you've dealt with in the past. Could be a relationship or it could be qualities within you that you may get lost in some kind of escapism to not deal with reality or the harshness of reality or to kill the pain of life. Sometimes this person can be vindictive when they feel like their feelings have been hurt. So you could be dealing with someone's hostility. Maybe you were in a relationship and you ended it, or you had some kind of argument and they felt insulted, and now they're being difficult, they're being hostile, they're being sarcastic, or you feel like they've got a chip on their shoulder. And the thing about this Five of Swords is you have to know when to cut your losses and move on. You can't change a person. This person is going to be who they are. So you either have to accept them for who they are, or you have to walk away. Often the Six of Cups comes up not only because you're healing from the past, but you might be connecting with people from the past. So it could be that you reconnect with someone that you once had a relationship with in the past. And you're wondering if you should pursue it because of what you're remembering, how things were in the past. This can also mean, though, the Six of Cups, learning from the past and then making the future better. It can be moving toward a better future. So you could be either changing or maybe you could actually meet a new person where you're taking what you've learned from a past relationship and making the new relationship better. So there's a couple of options with the Six of Cups. It could be reconnecting with the past. It can mean learning from the past and using that knowledge to make a new relationship better. But whatever the case is, the Six of Cups is you're getting out of a rut and you're moving towards something that has more harmony, more happiness for you. The Nine of Swords is coming up in the near future, so you're worried. You have a lot of mental stress. You're feeling tortured in some way, or your mind is racing. You're worried about something. Your mind can't stop. Maybe you're worried about a relationship. Maybe you're worried about how to deal with this person or this situation. But you are going to come through it. I think a lot of your mental stress is more in the mind than actual reality. So you might be imagining that your obstacles are worse than what they really are. So you have the strength to get through this. You just have to stick up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in. Because you have the Three of Pentacles in the future. So with the Three of Pentacles in the near future, you're going to get some career recognition and success. So all this worry will be ending in the future. You're going to feel a lot calmer once this starts to happen. You're going to be able to rest and not be so worried. I get this feeling of worry and anxiety and wondering, about the future. So you can relax and focus on your success. Don't focus on what you don't want. Don't focus on the worry. Focus on getting your recognition and success in the future. Here's another card that's a problem. Well, not a problem, but you may be not moving forward because you're still trying to figure out what it is you want. The Seven of Cups is a card that's it's like a person who's dreaming about the options rather than taking action. So you're imagining all the different paths you can go down. If you have relationships, maybe there's several people that you're interested in, and you're not sure which one to choose. Or if it's a career path, you have several different paths that you could choose to develop your talent, and you're just not choosing. You're stuck in the choices. Because once you make the choice, you have to give up the other options, and you don't really want to do that. But you have been working really hard. You have this Ten of Wands. This is in your environment. You've been carrying a heavy burden, and you've been struggling for a long time. And you're going to be coming to the end of that burden, because the 10 is the last number of the cycle, of the series. So 10s always usually mean endings. So your burdens are going to be ending soon. You may feel like you're trapped, like you can't move out of whatever situation you're in now. And something's preventing you from moving away from a difficult situation and moving towards something much more harmonious. And really the only thing that's stopping you is fear. Sure, there might be some financial considerations and certain real blocks, but a lot of it is your mindset. You're thinking, oh, I can't move. I'm stuck here, I can't move, I'm trapped. Really, if you were to have more faith in your ability and faith in yourself, you would find a way out. There's always a way out. There's no bars in front of this person. So they're just blind to their situation. They're not seeing things clearly. They don't want to look at the options. They just want to stuck. It's almost like you want to stay in a situation where you can complain. I think a part of it is fear of success, and maybe even fear of failure. So you'd rather stay in an unsatisfactory place and complain because that's safer than trying something and then failing. But you have the potential for success. You have this Three of Pentacles. And you have the Six of Cups, which is you have the potential to move into a better environment. The Two of Pentacles shows you juggling many projects. It's also a card of you're laughing on the outside and crying on the inside. You're not showing your true feelings. You're not showing the world how really sad you are or upset you are. You're carrying like an internal burden. And so you really need to reach out and at least admit to yourself what you're feeling. And the Two of Pentacles is the outcome card. So maybe one way of getting out of this so-called prison that you've found yourself in, it could be where you feel trapped in a relationship or trapped in a job situation. Maybe the key is to have two jobs or have two sources of income. So you're not just dependent on one person for security. If you need more money, get a second job or find some other a hobby that maybe you could make money doing, so that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Because the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about juggling your energies. And so maybe you need to just choose from all the options and just choose where you're going to focus your energy in December. And that way you can ensure your success. But if you spread yourself too thin, then you're not going to achieve anything. So you have to really focus. What do I really want? Where is my energy going to bring me the most reward? Where do I need to cut my losses and move on? What have I learned from the past that I can bring into a new situation so I don't make the same mistakes twice? These are some of the questions that you're going to be dealing with in December. And stop worrying. Worry never does anything. It just makes you crazy. It doesn't make your situation go away. So focus on the positive. Focus on the way out. Don't focus on, I'm stuck here. Focus on how can I, even if it's just one little step, just take one step. And you can work toward freedom and work towards a better situation. You have this Three of Pentacles. You have talent. You have ability. You just need to use it and have faith in it. Worry is only going to hold you back. And fear. Just so you need to lose worry and fear. Try to work on that, on getting rid of worry and fear. And try to focus on where you can move. Maybe you can't do, you may not be able to move in all areas, but you do have an area to move in. Find the one area that you can take action in. And do that one step at a time. And you'll find yourself eventually moving into a better situation where there's a lot more harmony. And you'll be a lot happier. And you won't feel so tormented. Or you won't feel so victimized. So, this is my message for December, Leo. I wish you luck and success. I see it coming. And I wish you love and happy holidays. And I will talk to you again in January. Thanks, Leo.